have.
In New York, I see a whole body. That we're talking about, man.
Right, he have redeemed himself. We have won the third game. We have a match on, John. We have a match on.
Yes, we do. It's good to see that he was able to get home on that particular game. But what is of importance is that he needs.
Right, we're into the fourth game here. The third game was won by Dwayne Lynch, 21-15. Right now, Dwayne Lynch is appealing the first point.
You can't see a ball very fight, folks. So ring them. Come up. Mash this.
That's a good positive start here by Dwayne. He needs not relax, not to get carried away. He did well. He has a way of seemingly talking to himself to give himself that extra pump and lift. And that's going to be necessary here. But I'm quite sure that Curtis, excellent shot there by Curtis, will not sit down at all. Curtis will even become more attacking until seek to close this out in game 4.
Yeah, this is a very critical game. This game, if Lynchy wins this game, he can even the set to all in games, and then we have a real match on. But I must say, Curtis Jones looks very energetic. He's moving around. He's looking to wrap it up. I know Curtis Jones.
Oh, touch of class.
Curtis Jones, you know, he's a very generous guy. I hope he didn't give Lynchy that third game. Because he notices a crowd on hand, and you know. I'm just saying.
As you said, he's moving very well.
Very energetic.
On the court, which is very healthy. But that was a very good close not long ago. I can understand why Lynch is trying to keep the ball away from his forearm. Because he's striking the ball with form of good force and good precision. That's another very lovely shot there by Dwayne. Pulling that one to the form of wide and away from Curtis. Curtis had no answer whatsoever.
You know, I had a conversation with Scotty this afternoon. He said he's playing tennis. I wonder if he's playing tennis indoors because, you know, he's in New York. And I suspect it's pretty cold on the outside. The reason why I said that, you know, we're getting some wind here, John. We're outdoors here. And it feels a little chilly despite we're in the Caribbean, in beautiful Barbados. It's a little chilly at this time.
Not the usual type of weather, but the talk is around a lot of weather, climate change, and who knows? We are having our share here in Barbados as well. Let me say good evening to Scotty. Really hope you have a good trip. I hope you're enjoying the display by these two A-class players. You saw your good promoter and friend Pipey in action earlier where he lost 3 straight to the giant in Adrian Scott. And here we have a 2-1 score at this point in time on game 2 on the cards. But I think we really need to see more players doing a bit more of this. Certainly it's generating interest. Certainly there are persons who look forward to getting out the house and coming to watch a good game of tennis. So we need to see more of this until we can really actually see an event that could take this place and bring back the crowds that we are accustomed to Roadtennis.
Yes. Right now we are into the 4th game, and Curtis Jones have really turned up the heat. Eleven 9.
11-9, good score. So now we're getting some relaxation somewhat to our COVID restrictions here.
Yes.
We saw it in a number of the big countries around the world. And here in Barbados, we're seeing a bit more relaxing. No curfew tonight.
Yes.
So Barbadians are now in a position where they can have the pleasure of going out to a party if they so desire and have a good long evening, something that we really haven't had for a very long time. Darling, how has that been for you?
Because with the COVID,
Yeah, the whole COVID lockdown, curfew, how has it been for you?
yes, like any other person, is you have to be very careful. You have to take the protocols very serious. Wear your mask, social distance, make sure you're sanitized. I'm very conscious of those, your family members, your friends, It was not only about yourself during this COVID epidemic. You have to think about others as well, because you don't want to lose your family members, you don't want to lose your friends. So you have to follow the protocols to remain safe.
Okay, I totally agree with you. I must say, even here tonight, it's good to see that number of those spectators are wearing the mask.
Still wearing a mask, yeah.
And we're seeing a number of COVID protocols in effect here tonight at this call-out competition. So these are good signs, even though we are experiencing a bit of relaxation with the curfew at this stage.
But John, where Roadtennis is concerned, that the government did not put much restriction on Roadtennis because they realize it's not a contact sport. The individuals are far apart, and during the COVID you need to exercise. You still need to have your immune system built up, and that one of the ways to build up your immune system is by exercising, by staying fit.
But Roadtennis players certainly have the opportunity to continue playing, not competitively to actually have a big event, but they were able to play nonetheless. And the score now is 18-12 to Curtis, and Curtis is about to put the icing on the cake. So we're getting close to a 3-1 game here in Curtis's favor. 19 serving to 12. The last time these guys met, Lynch won the 2 best of 3, 2 straight. So tonight, I'm quite sure that Curtis will be saying, I got my sweet revenge, and he put things back in perspective where they need to be.
Yes.
And once again put himself to be seen as the quality air-class player that he is.
Game point and set to Curtis Jones. 2014. Curtis have a lot of money in the bank.
Yeah, but I think he definitely will not relax. He'll be looking for the close here, correct?
21-14.
21-14.
Game and match to Curtis Jones, a very exciting and good set.